Wagwan, everyone, and welcome back to another stream up on Tereak Talks, another watch along. Apologies, people. I forgot I'm still wearing my Arsenal top. Without having a look at my wardrobe, I need to put on a different top for this game, as it isn't an Arsenal one. Little sneak peek there for you. I hope you're all doing well. Apologies for the last stream. If you guys are coming from there, apologies. Everything couldn't get sorted. Hold on, let me. The lineup. How do I get myself off? There we go. There we go. We can just show you that one for now, as I'm taking my top off. There it is. There's the lineups for the two teams. Those are the lineups for the two teams. It is Aston Villa versus Chelsea, as you've seen on the thumbnail and as you clicked on this video. In goal, it's Edouard Mendy with a 3 at the back of, apologies for all the movement, of Trevor Chalobah, Thiago Silva and Antonio Rudiger. So Thiago Silva is cleared to play, given the whole FIFA ban malarkey. Callum Hudson-Odoi at right wing back, coming in for the suspended Reece James, followed by Mateo Kovacic and debutant Saul Niguez, who signed on loan from Atletico Madrid. And then on the left wing back position, also is fellow Spaniard, is Marcos Alonso, and the two behind Romelu Lukaku is Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz. And then, as you can see, for Aston Villa, Jed Steer is in goal, coming in for Emi Martinez with that whole situation to do with COVID as well in South America. And then they're looking to play a 5 at the back formation with Matty Cash and Matt Targett as the wing backs, with a 3 at the back of Ezri Konsa, Tyrone Mings and Axel Tuanzebe. 3 in the midfield of John McGinn, Douglas Luiz and Jacob Ramsey. And then the 2 strikers trying to cause problems for the Chelsea defence is Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings. Actually, I believe that we'll probably see Jacob Ramsey playing a front 3 with the 2 in midfield, and then you'll see the likes of Matt Targett push further up with alongside Matty Cash. So it looks like that Aston Villa have come to match the formation of Chelsea, which I think is a good idea. Sorry, apologies for removing myself from the stream. I was getting chained, so guys, I couldn't let you see. Apologies for that. OMG, I can actually watch it today. Thank you, Grace. I'm so happy that you can watch it. I'm glad that you can. I've had a bit of a mare today. I was meant to be doing a Norwich City, which you might see on this channel, Norwich City versus Arsenal watch along. I need to take that off, actually. But yes, I'm glad that you can watch it. What's your predictions, Grace, for the game? I know you've already given your prediction. Could you just give me a quick reminder of what you think it's going to be? As I still try and sort things out. This was a bit of a rush job. I was trying to get up on another stream for the Arsenal watch along, but forget that now. Players are taking the knee. Chelsea versus Aston Villa, big game. Who do you think is going to win? What did I go for? I can't quite remember what I went for in this game. Well, I went for a Chelsea win. I know that for sure. I think it was 3-1. Yeah. Game's kicked off on Sky Sports. If you are watching in the UK, apologies, I don't have a link. Shearer, nice to see you come. Jumped in to say, how are you, bro? I'm gassed, man. CR7, Bags 2, and even my boy Lingard. Exactly. I saw the goals for that one whilst I was trying to set up the stream. Brilliant start for Manchester United for Cristiano Ronaldo, scoring 2 goals, a tap-in. And then I didn't actually see the second goal. If you've seen it, let me know how it was. But then the Lingard and Bruno Fernandes goal. Woo! Beautiful. Chelsea on the attack already. Kai Havertz with a little ball across to little flick around the corner to Antonio Rudiger, but he wins a corner for Chelsea. So yeah, I'm sure you are gassed. Man United looking on fire. Pogba looked brilliant too. Arsenal actually scored for once. I know, a 1-0 victory for Arsenal against Norwich, which wasn't my prediction. It was a tight game. Steve, if you're watching this some point, yes, you got that right. Not the scoreline itself, but you got the possible outcome of the match, which was going to be a tight game for Arsenal, looking to build confidence. And hopefully we kick on from there. We've got Burnley next week. Grace is saying possibly a 1-1 or even a 1-0 either way. You're going to have to choose one, Grace. All right, then. She says she's going to make her final prediction at halftime. That's good. I'll give you that. Shearer saying a 2-1 Chelsea or 1-0. So he's saying Chelsea to win. You're going to have to choose your final prediction, and you can do it by halftime too. Well, obviously, if Villa score, you're going to say 2-1. 1 minute gone. Chelsea on the attack already in the ascendancy. This is a big game. Chelsea are going to need to win, in my opinion. Man City winning too. We'll go through all the other Premier League results. Lukaku gets ahead. I thought he got a shot off on goal there. Must have been cleared away. Villa on the back foot already. Jed Steer in goal, replacing Emi Martinez, who I previously mentioned is banned. It's a huge drop-off in quality for me. How are Aston Villa going to cope? Without Emi Martinez, it's going to be interesting to see there. Trevor Chalobah coming in. I think he's replacing Azpilicueta, who dropped to the bench. It's going to be in key for Trevor Chalobah to get some game time at Chelsea. He's impressed in pre-season. He impressed in his first game against Crystal Palace. 2 Chelsea fans watching. I'm sure you're going to hope that he has a good game. He doesn't get tested too much, but it is a good test for him against the likes of Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings. Good Premier League strikers, in my opinion. They aren't even going in Chelsea's half, and it's in Aston Villa at the moment. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to see that you're actually watching with us as well. I'm glad that you are, and that you're going to get a good perspective of the game, so I don't have to, keep telling you what's happening. How's your day been? How's your Saturday been, people? It's been a bit of a hectic one. These days happen. It didn't go to plan with the Arsenal versus Norwich watch-along, but we are here, and I'm glad to be bringing you this. AJ, my bro, nice to see you. First Ronaldo goal was lucky, Shearer. I know it was very lucky, very much a poacher's goal, as you said. But that's what Ronaldo is nowadays. He's not the Ronaldo that we saw last in the Premier League, where he was on that left wing, doing skills, taking on players, dribbling, seeing many shots from outside the box. I'm sure he will score a goal from outside the box. But it's not that type of player. He's very much a striker and a poacher, and that's his game. Ball into the box. Ezri Konsa with a header. Half a chance for Aston Villa there. Probably should have done better. We'll have a look on the replay to see. Ball whipped in by John McGinn. It was a good ball, to be fair. Ezri Konsa. I think Marcus Alonso does pretty well to make it difficult for him. But yeah, it wasn't half a chance, really. Ezri Konsa nips in there, but So, yes. Steve, before I go into yours, if Danny Ings does a bicycle kick and scores, I'm all for him. It's a good Premier League striker, Danny Ings. It's a good signing. Aston Villa did get a lot of rave reviews after their signings to replace Jack Grealish, and Danny Ings was one of them and one of the key signings. Steve, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Do you feel Chelsea will struggle tonight, knowing that their mighty Arsenal have jumped to 16th and pushing them hard? Did you see any of the game, Steve? Let me know. I've not seen any of the goals for Arsenal, as the only game that I was able to see was Manchester United, and I dipped in between that trying to find the Arsenal stream so that I could do a watch along. It was a shame. It's a shame I wasn't able to watch it with you, but if you have watched it, let me know. Arsenal pushing them up now. It was exactly how you went out, Steve. I did pre-mention before you jumped in, tight game. It wasn't the scoreline, but you were correct in saying that it's going to be a nervy affair, and it did sound like that. Apparently, Gabriel and Ben White making some last-ditch tackles and blocks. I will be doing a match reaction, Premier League reaction on Monday. Yes, I will do it on Monday. I was thinking because of the Everton game, but realistically, I'm probably not going to watch that. So I may as well do a Premier League reaction then. Lucky, or was it a clinical finish with intelligent positioning? You hear that, Shearer? You are right. And, a goal's a goal, and sensing danger and sensing opportunity, that's what Ronaldo does, and that's what all strikers do. Alan Shearer made a career out of doing that. The likes of Ian Rush, Robbie Fowler. For Arsenal, Ian Wright did those and scored a lot of those goals. Your boy Danny Ings scores a lot of like that. I still want Ings. He shouldn't be at Villa. Werner out, Ings in. Interesting. But Aston Villa on the attack now. Jacob Ramsey tries to get across in the box, cleared by Antonio Rudiger. Ball out to the left-hand side. Douglas Luiz cuts inside, tries to curl one, deflected, and it's an Aston Villa corner. So Aston Villa warming up into this game now. It's been a pretty decent start, First half only. Oh, you watched the first half. To be fair play, Steve. Remind me to like. It's on 0 at the moment. People, thank you, Steve. Thank you for doing that. Those of you who are watching, can you please just leave a like? If you are watching afterwards, please leave a like if you enjoy watching these types of streams. Pushing it out, it really does help with engagement and getting other people to see these streams. And you know what? We want to build this community here. That's what I want to do here. I want to build this community and meet new people like yourself, Grace and Steve. Thank you for joining. I already know you, Steve, from previous, though. But, you know, Grace, thank you for meeting you. I'm glad that I met you here. Ronaldo's goals and that celebration, though. Yes, that celebration. The famous one. He did it twice. Did he do it twice? I know he did it for the first goal. I saw that one. Jacob Ramsey pulls him down there. Should probably be a yellow card. I don't think... Yes, is the referee... Good decision. You usually don't see referees give a yellow card there. Given how early it is in the game. Just gone past 7 minutes. I think it's the right decision, though. He did stop a counter-attack, and it is a cynical foul from Jacob Ramsey. 0-0, though, Chelsea, between Chelsea and Aston Villa. I need to create a banner for that. Chelsea. No. Aston Villa. There you go. So you can see, if those of you aren't watching, that's what the current scoreline is. I might change the colours of it as well, to be fair. Apologies for all that noise. That's my chair. There we go. Nope, not that colour. There we go. That should do. Let me get back into the comments as well. Jacob Ramsey. Oh, Chelsea off the bar. Kai Havertz. I missed that one. It came from the corner. Mateo Kovacic plays it back to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz puts it to the right. Is he actually with it in swinging with his left foot? Headed away by Ezri Konsa. And Ollie Watkins at the back post doing his defensive duties. I'm going to have to see a replay of this one. That looked quite interesting. Jacob Ramsey's a clown. That was close. You're right, Grace. It was very close. Hit the bar. It looked like a bit of a mess from Aston Villa defensively, speaking. Nearly 1-0, but Aston Villa looking to counter-attack. Danny Ings tries to play it into Ollie Watkins, but it's too far in front, and I think he was offside anyway. It's been an interesting start to this game, you know. I've been quite impressed. Trevor Chalobah taking a risk there. Oh, Danny Ings' execution just off the mark, but Danny Ings picks it up in the box, plays it to Jacob Ramsey. John McGinn tries to find Danny Ings with a reverse ball. Good challenge by Matty Cash, and he wins the throw-in too. Matty Cash, I do rate this kid a lot. If you have watched my previews, he's hurt Marcus Alonso, though. I'm nervous because Aston Villa are actually decent. Do you know what? Speaking to some Villa fans and watching their performances this season so far, they have taken a while to click. They haven't performed as well, even when they have won games. Of course, they lost their first game to Watford, and then they won their second one against Newcastle, 2-0 victory. Danny Ings scoring that bicycle kick that you previously mentioned before, and then drawing 1-1 at Brentford, where they expected to do better at home. But in this game, it nearly went straight in. Ezri Konsa flicking it off the bar. It was a corner whipped in by Hudson-Odoi. Jed Steer there. Well played, Ezri Konsa. He got pretty lucky with it hitting the bar, but Jed Steer's got to do so much better, in my opinion. I must say this is the most attacking intent I have seen us have under Tuchel so far. Yeah, he's put out a pretty attacking lineup, and do you know what? I'm going to try and share the screen with you on that one. Hold on. This is going to kick me out, but I'm going to have to bring it back here. Excuse me. Won't let me bring it back, but yeah. I'm going to try and share the lineup for you, and then we can really talk and see how attacking this is. Share. There we go. I'm getting used to this now a lot quicker. So, yes, here we go. Let's have a look into the lineup of both teams. As you can see, I've got Callum Hudson-Odoi at wing back with Marcus Alonso, Saul Niguez and Kovacic in the middle with Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz. You do have a lot of attacking intent, and this is one of the most attacking. Oh, I don't know why I've clicked on Kai Havertz there. Apologies. Let me get that down. There we go. So yeah, it is a lot of attacking intent. Kai Havertz out on that left. and your bench is looking pretty decent too. But I'm talking too much on this, and Chelsea are looking in danger here. Aston Villa attacking quite well. Ollie Watkins while defending Callum Hudson-Odoi. Let me bring myself back here, remove this from the stream a second. Chelsea looking to counter-attack. Tyrone Mings with a strong tackle. Ball's loose in midfield, picked up by Sal Niguez. Nah, bro, that's a foul. What was a foul? I'm missing it. I'm looking too much at the comments. Oh, from Matty Cash, never a foul. It was a great tackle. Alonso looks like he's just been swept off his feet. Exactly. He was. Chilwell has used a whole tub of gel on his hair. What is he on the bench? It's another bench appearance for Chilwell. Must be disappointed. Chelsea, you spent 50 million on Ben Chilwell, and he can't even get in ahead of Marcus Alonso. I know Marcus Alonso was a better fit for this formation, but when you spend that much money on a fullback, you kind of expect him to be playing as many games as he can, as long as he is fit. But look back to what AJRTM was saying, that Chelsea had put out a very attacking team, and then you still have the likes of Ross Barkley on the bench, who's wearing number 18 now, Loftus-Cheek, Mason Mount, Timo Werner, Jorginho. I wouldn't say he's very attacking, but you've got a lot of quality and a lot of strength on that bench. Obviously missing Reece James and N'Golo Kante and Christian Pulisic with red card and ankle injuries. Leon Bailey's on the bench for Aston Villa too, with Ahmed El Ghazi if they need to bring on some attacking depth. Morgan Sanson, as well as Bertrand Traore, Ashley Young, and then, Cameron Archer is a striker. It's nice to see him on the bench. He can make his first Premier League appearance. I believe it probably would be. So, yes, interesting. So, it's been a good start, 13 minutes in. Been a good, entertaining start to the game. Already Chelsea hitting the bar, and Villa look quite dangerous on the counter-attack. If you are new here, please hit that like button. Get your comments in. Ask me anything. It could be to do with this game. It could be to do with football in general, or just personal. I don't mind. And we can just play little games and stuff like that. This or that. Who's better, Kovacic or Sal Niguez? Do you know what I mean? Marcus Alonso doing his thing. So he's going to play regardless. Ollie Watkins looking to counter-attack. Good tackle by Thiago Silva. Can't really take my eyes off this game at the moment. It's been played at such a fast tempo. Ben Chilwell was actually good when he was at Leicester, but I've never seen him play for Chelsea. If you speak to a lot of Leicester fans, though, Grace, they're not a massive fans of Ben Chilwell. Ball played in behind. Romelu Lukaku bearing down on goal, cuts inside and makes it 1-0 Chelsea. Lukaku scoring on his return to Stamford Bridge. Failed knee side, but he doesn't care. He scored his first goal in a Chelsea shirt at Stamford Bridge on his second return. Let me get that gone. Grace, get in. What a goal. Chelsea have taken the lead. Romelu Lukaku, second goal of the season in a Chelsea shirt. Stamford Bridge. Let me change that. Get that off. Bring it up. Chelsea 1-0 up. Look at that. Chelsea fans going crazy in the chat already. It's a good goal. It's a brilliant goal. Kovacic drives through the midfield. This is what Kovacic does. What a ball that is by Kovacic, by the way. Twanzebe sits down, eats some grass. Romelu Lukaku cuts inside onto his right foot, slots it past Jed Sear, goes through the keeper's legs. To be honest, you've got to give some massive bit of credit there to Mateo Kovacic, the new number 8, wearing that new number 8 for Chelsea. What a ball. What a run through the midfield. FPL points. Yes, you need it, Ed. I saw your team. Bruno Fernandes grabbed you a goal too. Lukaku, baller. Why did you let him go? Why did you let him go, Shearer, as a Manchester United fan? I know that's not your fault. You didn't let him go. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasn't a big fan of his. But look at him now. I know you got Ronaldo, but look at that. Romelu Lukaku. You're looking like a Chelsea fan right there, giving the energy. Do you know what? I got to appreciate good football. What a ball by Kovacic. Nice bit of run. His strengths to his game, that ball progression he has through the midfield, the fact he has that such close control and dribbling ability, he can carry it through and play such a wonderful ball like that. Setting the likes of Romelu Lukaku in, goal scorer, energy. That's what you... Oh, I'm sorry, apologies. I'm not watching as Mrs. S watching the Australian soaps, Home and Away or Neighbours. Is this reasonable grounds for a divorce? To be honest, for Australian soaps, yeah, definitely. Steve, I'm free. I'm single. But yes, love a slide that messes up when players celebrate, unless he gets a serious knee injury after that. There you go, Tanganga. Cost me big. Jaffet Tanganga. Yeah, you know what, Ed? I'm feel sorry for you there. -3 points with that red card. We'll go into those games afterwards. We'll go into the games that have already been played. But it's just what a day of football so far. And it's not finished yet. Romelu Lukaku taking the lead for Chelsea. But, excuse me, got a bit of gas. I need to get the water on the go. I haven't got my water, people. Forgot to get it sorted. I've been so busy. But Aston Villa on the counter-attack now. Jacob Ramsey plays out to the left. Ollie Watkins cuts inside. Brilliant save by Edouard Mendy. What a save by Edouard Mendy there. Aston Villa looking dangerous in transition again. Jacob Ramsey attacking the Chelsea defence. Ollie Watkins cuts inside. Trevor Chalobah tries to go near post, but it's a good save down to Edouard Mendy's right. Brilliant hand, that is. Good, strong hand from Edouard Mendy. Is it home and away, Steve, or are we talking like Imperial leather links but Australian? Yes, Ed. Fair enough. I'll let you tell her then. Shearer, great. Steve, big up the Tereak talk. Gangs, you hear that? Thank you, Ed. Big yourself up, people. Ball at the back post. Can Matty Cash get it across? He's won a corner. I know. He's getting difficult for you, my guy Mendy. You got to give him a lot of credit. 20 million. And he's doing a lot better. Costs, what? More than triple the amount. More than triple the amount on the bench. Sorry, I can't get my words out. Can't get my maths out. Don't either. Beautiful Mendy, exactly. You got to give him big shout outs there. Oh, Edouard Mendy having to make a save off the line. Ollie Watkins deflected, but the referee's pulled it back, and it looks like it's for handball or something, or a foul on the goalkeeper. Second best keeper in the league, in my opinion, right now. Big debate, that is. Aaron Ramsdale keeping a clean sheet for the mighty Arsenal. I mean, he's got a 100% clean sheet record in the Premier League. Got to give Aaron Ramsdale credit there. I don't see Edouard Mendy having that. Beautiful defending today. Samson X, nice to see you, my bro. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good time, enjoying your weekends. If you are new and you don't know Samson, if you just want to watch if you're just looking for another YouTube channel, he does music, just lifestyle. He just makes videos. Go check out his channel, people. Go click on his icon. Make sure you like and share the stream, guys. Thank you, Ed. Make sure you do like and share it. Leave a like. That's so easy to do. And then if you do really appreciate the Tereak Talks gang, yeah, for you people out there, please share it. Word of mouth. Share it on your social media. Whatever you want to do, thank you. Anything is appreciated. Mendy giving me tips for Monday night's game. Yes, now, Ed, you are in between the sticks. Get down near post, get down low, throw them legs out. Big ups. You play football, Ed? Yes, he does. He plays in goal now. He's in between the sticks. Dead Ramsdale, bro. Get out of here. You know what? You're giving too much hate to Ramsdale. What was Mendy doing at the age of 23? He wasn't even playing. And Ramsdale's playing for the Arsenal. Home and away and neighbours. I knew it was both. I called them. But Ollie Watkins looking to cause some trouble here. Good defending from Trevor Chalobah makes the block. What are you laughing for? He was diabolical past 2 seasons at Bournemouth and Sheffield United. Okay, then, AJ. If he was so diabolical, why did Aaron Ramsdale pick up Player of the Season in both seasons then for Bournemouth and Sheffield United? I know they got relegated, but he got Player of the Season in both. So he can't be that bad, really. Lose this Ramsdale the relegator talk, please. Come on, put some respect. Steve, there you go. Ramsdale, our new captain. Yeah, our leader. Edouard Mendy, be careful. Keep your eye on Aaron Ramsdale. Big respect, my G. Keep grinding. No worries, man. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining the stream and leave a like whilst you're here too. if you haven't already. I don't care, bro. When Ramsdale's doing something significant, I'll give him his flowers. Do you know what? That's what people do, though, in football. They only give you flowers when they're doing something significant. But when goalkeepers are pulling out, making saves, I don't see Edouard Mendy making saves week in, week out, like, because he doesn't have to, because Chelsea generally have a good defence. But when it's been called up upon, he's made saves. He's made key saves at that. You say that about everyone. What about Tierney? Tierney's a good player as well. You take Tierney at Chelsea, he'd walk into your team right now. I know it's Arsenal. We do have a lot of players that are a mess, but we do have some decent players too, likes of Tierney. Be careful, man. He picked up player of the season because he was so busy. Yeah, it counts. Busy, but he picks up player of the season. He made a lot of saves as well. I know he's made mistakes. He's a very young goalkeeper. I got to give credit where credit's due to Aaron Ramsdale. What was Emi Martinez doing at Aaron Ramsdale's age? Ball across the box. Douglas Luiz takes a touch, gets it out to the right towards Jacob Ramsey, who clips one in, but goes straight into the hands of Edouard Mendy. You guys, he's a young goalkeeper. He gets a lot of stick. I know that. And I think it's popular to give stick to goalkeepers like Aaron Ramsdale. But when you actually look at his performances, he's not a bad goalkeeper, trust me. John McGinn wins it back. Brilliant tackle. Gets out Ollie Watkins, 1v1. Oh, what a block by Thiago Silva. How have Aston Villa not scored here? Chelsea messing up in the midfield there. Saul Niguez giving the ball away, losing it to John McGinn. You can't do that in the Premier League, son. He is making saves, bro, week in, week out this season. We were 4 games in. He had a busy game against Liverpool. Give him credit there. He was fantastic. I gave him his flowers. He was man of the match in that game. But give credit to Ramsdale. He's not as bad as people make out. He's not as bad as social media makes him out to be. Trust me. I can say that. And I've seen him on my own flesh. Shearer, we saw him. Even though it was against West Brom's kids, he still made some decent saves and he was good on the ball, playing balls out. You know what I mean? Shearer, you can back me up here. He's not a bad goalkeeper. He gets a lot of stick. Aaron Ramsdale does. Did you watch the international break? You know what, Grace? I can't lie to you. I didn't. I'm not a big fan of international football unless it's in a major tournament like the Euros or the World Cup. When it comes to these qualifiers, I don't really pay too much attention. England always qualify. We always get the likes of Andorra. And then even the Poland game, every time we come up against someone who's a bit tricky, England just make it a bore fest. I know we drew undefeated, you know what I mean? But like last minute equaliser, Gareth Southgate didn't make any substitutions. So I just can't be bothered to watch it. Do you know what I mean? It's not entertaining. Let's be honest, Ramsdale is a good, solid keeper, but he isn't a top-level keeper, really. No, he's not yet, but he's still very young. You know how goalkeepers are. They don't usually tend to be at the top level they don't peak until like late 20s. And that's nowadays. Goalkeepers generally didn't peak until their 30s, early 30s, mid 30s. So to be honest, I think he gets a lot of stick. Young goalkeeper, he's still going to learn. If we're talking about young goalkeepers, and as you're saying, Edouard Mendy, second best goalkeeper in the league, what was he doing at the age of 23? Emi Martinez, at the age of 23, was making howlers for Arsenal, being sent out on loan to Reading, Wolves, beyond that age. Who else? Let's think of top goalkeepers now. Alisson. What was Alisson doing at 23? Do you know what I mean? Like, goalkeepers take a while to develop. Ederson, what was he doing at 23? Do you know what I mean? Like, give the guy time. We'll have to wait and see if he can grow and develop into a good goalkeeper. So, yeah, Ed hit the nail on the head. Same with Pickford at Sunderland. Yeah, he was busy at Sunderland and Pickford did look good. And he's not that bad either. Pickford gets a lot of haters too. I don't think he's a bad goalkeeper. He would do, I think, like, his arms, his reach, when I mean his arms, you know, he gets all the T-Rex arms comparisons, but that reach does make him as a handicap, but he wasn't bad in the Euros, was he? So it's just social media. It's either black or white. There's no grey area nowadays, and they are decent goalkeepers. We spend a lot of talk on goalkeepers. This is the goalkeeper stream, but yeah, just showing that replay there. Saul Niguez has to do better, but Thiago Silva pulled him out there. Come on, Thiago. What a block, Thiago, my guy, always. You know what? Give him credit there. It should be level. Aston Villa have looked decent, and here they are on the attack again. Jacob Ramsey getting down the Chelsea right-hand side. Danny Ings gets it. Ollie Watkins plays it out to Douglas Luiz, who smacks it over the bar. But Aston Villa are looking threatening when going forward. Chelsea do need to look a bit more solid at the back. Callum Hudson-Odoi getting easily pulled out with a 1-2 there with John McGinn, with Matty Target and Jacob Ramsey. Plays the ball across the box. Danny Ings does well. Ollie Watkins protects it, lays it out to Douglas Luiz, who smacks it over. Looking problems. Saul's lost the ball twice now. Need to pattern up. Stop criticising him, bro. He's up what? I'm going to criticise him when he deserves it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to... Here he is now. Putting Callum Hudson-Odoi under pressure there. It's going to take him a while to get used to the Premier League with how teams like Aston Villa will press you hard, and they do have the quality midfield and the engine runners and the ability to physicality to make and cause problems in terms of winning the ball. So he's going to have to get used to that. This will be the making of Ramsdale, playing in a team that won't be under siege every week. Shouldn't be anyway. Exactly. Well, we shouldn't be. So that's a real test of how good a goalkeeper is, in my opinion. When they're not under siege every week, not under siege throughout the game, but then they are called upon to make a top key save. Can he keep that concentration? Is he good with his feet as well? That is massive in today's game in terms of how teams like Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, how the bigger teams and teams who dominate possession throughout a game want to play, and how he's from crosses too. Bern Leno, he struggles when balls coming in. He's like a vampire. He just hates crosses. Ball with his feet is Leno's weakness too. Commanding their box on set pieces. Another key area for Ramsdale to really show. And from what I've seen so far, he's not looked too bad. I know he's only played 2 games, but we're going to have to wait and see. So I'm easy on Ramsdale. I was quite happy with the signing. I did think that we needed a player that in goal that would compete with Leno and possibly be better than him. Leno gets a lot of plaudits because of his shot-stopping ability, but Ramsdale is up to that level, I believe, anyway. He did, to be honest, a couple decent saves. Thank you, Shearer. He did. When we saw him, there was we were lucky to keep a clean sheet, and thanks to Ramsdale, that was not the Arsenal defence. The Hungary game was really good, but the racism was horrible. Yeah, you know what? That's what happens, and that's why UEFA I don't think they do enough in terms of that aspect to do with racism. I know they have the whole respect campaign and this and that doesn't just talk on racism. That's also to do with things like homophobia, anything else, any sorts of form of prejudice and discrimination. The Callum Hudson-Odoi, that's not a good header. He's going to struggle with those balls in across the box, by the way. But back onto this important topic, UEFA do need to improve their sanctions and discipline a bit more on this. I've gone too far down. Apologies. I'm catching up with these comments. You guys have flooded the comments in and keep doing it. I'm enjoying this. This is what it's all about, interaction. Top 4 this season is going to be decided by the width of a cig paper. Exactly, cigarette. Interesting times ahead. And this is what I'm saying. Chelsea have to win a game like this. They can't be dropping points. Have Chelsea dropped any points yet? No, they haven't. They haven't even conceded a goal, have they? Well, they did actually. Yeah, they dropped points against Liverpool, but picking up a point given the circumstances was a good point, and that meant that Liverpool didn't gain any points on them too. So it's big. It's going to be big, these types of games. This is why the watch-alongs are going to be interesting. Fadsley, what happens to the last stream? Ended like 30 minutes. Fadsley, my bro, I know it was a nightmare. I was trying to find the game on the TV, but I couldn't, and I just got this new system, you see, so I need to play around with it a little bit more so I can find where the channels, what type of channels it's going to be on, etc. So yeah, apologies for that. Apologies for it ending so early. It was a shame. I was wearing my Arsenal top. I've just had to quickly change it as well before this stream. Well, actually, I did it whilst the stream was on. How was Tierney since you watched the game? I didn't actually watch it. I think I watched like the first 2 minutes and then it cut off, and then yeah, it was a problem. But how's the defense? Kept a clean sheet. I mean, in FPL points, That's a good point. 6 points for you minimum. And Tierney will get more for you with assists, with how much Arsenal do attack on that left-hand side. Ziyech's one in, but it's caught by Jedseer. So, yeah, I didn't watch Tierney play, but I can how I know Arsenal do play, everything goes through him on that left-hand side. So if Arsenal attacking through the left, it will go through him. I will go through my fantasy team as well at halftime. That's a good... Thanks for bringing that up. Grace Pickford played for one of my local teams, and I didn't even know. Oh, yeah, because you are from the same sides as Pickford. Interesting. I think he did. That's where did he come through the non-league route as well? What was the team called, Grace, if you don't mind? If you do know what it is called. He had Jack to do in the Euros, be real. Oh, problems here. Oh, you're on about Pickford. Nah, man. He did have things to do. He made saves. I mean, if England, if the likes of Saka would have scored their penalty, he saved a Jorginho pen. There's not many goalkeepers that do that. I know Bernd Leno does. But yeah, he saved penalties, and he has done in an England shirt against Colombia too. So give credit where credit's due. I know you're just a Pickford hater. Ramsdale is home now. That's the difference. Exactly. Tell him again, Steve. Chelsea leave so much space. Yeah, they do. I think as we was talking to AJ, as AJ brought up with the attacking lineup that he has played, with the likes of Callum Hudson-Odoi at the wing-back position, Tyrone Mings, shot, save, Edouard Mendy, Konza, block, save again. Edouard Mendy, he's keeping Chelsea's lead at bay here. Aston Villa have been the better team so far in this game. What a save by double save from Edouard Mendy. He should save both of them, really, but still got to give credit where credit's due. Hang on. Antonio got sent off too. Yes, he did. So that's 2 red cards in your FPL. Callum Hudson-Odoi is still in the box, clears it away with his left foot, hooks it away. Matty Cash brings it down, plays it all the way back to Jedseer. Exactly. Pogba with 7 assists in 4 games. Wow. Fadsley, you must be excited as a Manchester United fan. What the hell? FPL nightmare. Left 26 points on your bench. Now, what a horrible week for you, bro. Question. Is it your turn to... Hey. Don't let her know this. If she watches this stream, we're going to let her know. Is it your turn to cook for your mother tonight? If so, what can she look forward to? I'm doing the stream. Steve, I'm here with the stream for you. She sees this. She's gonna be on me tonight. Steve, I have to get this comment off and we'll move on quickly. Here we go. 64 points in FPL, 3 more players to go. Fair play to you. Let me have a look at my FPL points, by the way. Is Lukaku. Let me know your team. Fadsley, put your team in the chat and then I'll show mine. Fadsley, join my league as well. If you join my league, I'll be able to show your team and your points. So make sure you do that. It's in the description below, the code. So join the Tereak Talks League, man. Hudson-Odoi constantly getting dusted by... Yeah, exactly. That's why he's not a right wing back. I know Thomas Tuchel's really trying to find him in this position. Going forwards, he can cause problems, but going backwards is a real issue for him. He's never played this position prior to Thomas Tuchel coming in. UEFA, absolute joke. Need to man up and deal with it. They do, but I just don't think that they may not. I don't know who's on the UEFA board or the delegates that are on there, but I don't think they probably have a very diverse in terms of, I don't think they have enough diversity in the decision makers there to really understand. UEFA and FIFA are unbelievable, a governing body with no real interest in the people their product entertains. Just as I previously said, FIFA's the exact same, not too much diversity there. Probably, and if they do have some diversity, these people should be having a lot more to say to do with the sanctions and how it really affects those people who receive any sort of abuse for prejudice or discriminative reasons. So yeah, prejudice stick. I think it was Darlington. Oh, he used to play for Darlington. He was probably on loan there. Pickford played for Darlington when they were semi-pro. Okay, fair play to him. So he's come through the non-league route too. He saved pens, yeah, cool. I'm on about in actual games, bro. He's made good saves then too. he's made some good saves, AJ. I can't think of any off the top of my head because England defended quite well. But you know what I mean? Like, he didn't cause any errors leading to goals, did he, at the Euros? Give him credit there. Here we go. Here's another thing that doesn't get credited with goalkeepers. The Thomas Muller situation where he missed against Germany. He closed him down. He made the angle. He could have just like made it easy for him. He could have been dinked or something. Do you know what I mean? Give credit where credit's due. Yeah, that's literally like 10 minutes away from me in Borough. Wow, interesting. You're going to have to go see some Darlington games. You might see the next Jordan Pickford, Grace. Mendy's okay, smoke. Mendy's on it. I think that's what you meant to say. Mendy's on smoke. Yeah. Steve, he never cooks for his poor mama. Ed, stop baiting me out, man. Doesn't even bring the Uber Eats to the door. She Oh, you see, look, you're having a laugh at me now. Let's not talk about my food and my cooking. I do cook, not a lot though. I used to. During the peak of lockdown, I was cooking quite a lot actually, but since everything's been open, since I've started this YouTube too, I've not really been having much time to cook. I find time to eat though. There it is. There's the code, Fadsley. Appreciate for sending that in, Ed. AJ doesn't rate anyone. He doesn't. He's quite harsh with his reviews and ratings. I think I've caught up on all the comments there. But there's the double save from Edouard Mendy. Brilliant. He's straight at him. He should save both, to be fair, but give credit where credit's due to Edouard Mendy. It's good reactions. He gets up quickly. It was deflected too, so that one did make it difficult. As you can see, he was lying back there, soaking up the applause. Chelsea aren't looking good, you know. We're about 38 minutes. We're not far from approaching half time. 7 minutes from half time. Thomas Tuchel's not going to be too impressed with his Chelsea performance so far. He's doing a lot of signalling, hand gestures, you know. He's doing that from a seated position like mine. You don't usually see Thomas Tuchel sat down. Villa should be level. They'll be disappointed in that, but impressed with the performance they are putting at Stamford Bridge. John McGinn tries to find Matt Target, goes out for a goal kick. I can confirm. Yay! Thank you, Steve. Have a look at that one. I can confirm. Tereak Talks does a mean spag bowl. I've made it once at yours. I mean, when I made a spag bowl for Ed once, do you know when you're making a spaghetti bolognese, people? Let me know, because I wasn't used to like cooking the pasta. I mean, boiling the pasta, and I kind of left half of it in there, and the other half was quite hard. Some people, I know Italians, if any of you are Italian, you might, mamma mia, me at this. But yeah, I snapped it in half. Now I snap it in half, the spaghetti. I know you're not supposed to. With years and years of cooking spaghetti bolognese since then, you're supposed to put half of it in, and then when that becomes soft, then you just knock the rest in, and then, yeah, it fits into like that. But it just makes it easier just snapping it in half. Ball in the box by Hudson-Odoi. I'll get to your comment in a sec, Grace. Hudson-Odoi trying to take on Matt Target. Chops in behind. Plays it to Ziyech. They're always going to cut on that left foot as a shot. Good save by Jed Steer. I've had some good footballers who grew up near me. Yeah, you have. I'm trying to think. Famous footballers on Teesside. Who? Come on. I can't think off the top of my head. Alan Shearer. Who else? Andy Carroll. There's another one. If you're thinking closer towards Borough, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Is Stuart Downing from there? I don't know. Sorry, but it's hardly rocket science. 21st century. Let's start banning UEFA. True, Steve. We need people like you on that. We need people who are socially aware. Let's be honest, though. A lot of these people on there probably have never experienced or don't really understand what it feels like to experience racism, unfortunately, or much prejudice. So they just, I don't know, man. This is why you are right. They should know these things, but they just need to start hiring more people. That's what I mean, who have come from those experiences, get more diversity across the board, you know, and not just do it for the, you know, fill up a quota. AJRTM, the man who says Maradona was too one-footed, exactly. He would find criticism of Maradona. Can your mom confirm? I can't. You know what? I don't know what she's doing right now, but I would love to get Mom, get in the chat. I'm going to give her a text. Hold on. I'll get her a text, yeah. Do I make a good... Another save from Mendy. Good hands there. Spaghetti. Bolog. Nice. There you go. Sent a text. She might give me the reply, Steve. If I get the reply, I'll show you on screen. I'll ask Steve. Something wrong with FPL. Can't join or leave, but you can click on this link if... But can you click on this link if you could? I don't have... If there's a link that's sent in there, I can't click on it. But I'm not sure why that's not happening. I'll try and sort that for you at halftime. OMG, when I was in like year 8 and in the food, we were cutting spaghetti bolognese. Me and my mate just turned the pasta on without water in it. And oh, wow. So you tried to boil spaghetti bolognese without water. And we didn't realise till the teacher came over. So not just me and you, Grace, have had a spaghetti bolognese horror show. I don't think I made it at school. Just at home. I was too busy making cakes and catering. Mom, come here a sec, just so they can hear you. You don't need to be seen. And you need to confirm something. Stuart Downing. Oh, I was correct. I'm actually quite happy about that. Jordan Henderson and Pickford and Alan Shearer, all of them. Exactly. Some decent players. But you didn't mention Andy Carroll. We literally burnt it and the raw spaghetti was stuck to the pad. Yeah, I've done that too. Grace, I've done that with water in there. Question. Do you think there should be a push for referees to go to be ex-pros? Okay. I'm talking League 2 and below. Push for the refs who have a feel of the game. It's an interesting point you've raised there. It's a good question. You don't really see that much often. I've heard of it before. The only problem is you still might get a lot of biased players who have a bias for a certain reason. But I do get where you're saying from. And you know what? That shouldn't be an issue because I'm sure referees like football. No, if you're a football fan, you're never a neutral, really. Like for me, I'm supporting Aston Villa because in this game at the moment, because obviously Arsenal, I'm an Arsenal fan. And even if whatever, you're never really a neutral when you watch a football game. So, yeah, I would do it. I would. I think that's a good point. They do have a more sense of the game in terms of physicality. Or maybe you could just get ex-pros on the board, like working with Mike Riley. I know that they do have these types of meetings and discussions with the players at the end of the season, discussing the issues, and then the referees do try and resolve it and try and come to a compromise almost. So, yeah. Shearer, I'm a top chef. Come here a second, Mom. Just for the microphone, yeah. Just for Steve. Steve saying, hi, Mom. We appreciate you here. Do I make a good spaghetti bolognese?
Hi, Steve. He makes an excellent spaghetti bolognese.
There you go. Do I cook dinner too? Because he was saying that I need to cook your dinner tonight. I should.
He does sometimes, but unfortunately, I've already done it. So, yeah, it's a good idea, though. Maybe tomorrow?
There you go. You see that, Steve? Talk dinner there. Tomorrow? I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe. But, back to the stream. Get CHO off, man. He's a problem, bro. Going that way. Would you bring on Aspilicueta? Yeah, definitely. That's the player that you should be bringing on, really. Just in added time, 2 minutes added on by the fourth officials. Do you know what? I'm going to, at half time. Is dinner ready? I might have to grab some food, you know. I'm starving. Ball in the box. Chelsea haven't actually done anything since the goal. But here's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Can he prove AJRTM wrong? Ball crossed in towards the back post towards Kai Havertz. Well defended. What? Yo, is that Rudiger? What is that? Rudiger's a madman. Mom, you have done a good job with your son. You should be proud. Steve, thank you. I appreciate that. Yo, you're making my heart melt, man. Yo, stop it. You hear that, people? Give credit to Mom there. That's the one I'll give credit to. Look, even Tish, there you go. Hi, Mom. His end products in you know what? Yeah, his end product is a problem. I feel like Christian Pulisic is one of them players as well, but CHO's is worse than Pulisic. CHO, it's time for him to go on loan. I know, yeah, he's on that 100k a week contract though. It's a problem. Chelsea trying with the ball at the back. Antonio Rudiger 1-0. We've got about 20 seconds left until half time. At half time, people, I'm probably gonna have like a 2-minute break. Go downstairs, try and eat some food. I'll bring the food up as well if I have to. And because I'm starving, man. I know it's quite unprofessional to be eating on the stream, but it's gotta do. We've been poor since the goal. Yeah, exactly. You have been. Aston Villa have looked the better side since you've scored. Matty Cash, good ball. Danny Ings can't bring it down. It's probably a bit too deep. Rudiger always tries the audacious. Ask David De Gea what happened in 2018. What did happen in 2018? Did Rudiger score like a cracking goal? Half-time whistle gone. Lukaku's goal separates the two sides. But after the goal, Aston Villa have been the better team. Edouard Mendy, once again, Chelsea's man of the match so far, and it could be getting man of the match second in the row. Thiago Silva made an excellent block off of Ollie Watkins. Villa should be impressed. Villa fans, you're probably impressed with the performance, but disappointed the fact that you are behind as you have had the chances to at least equalise and put all be in this game. So it's half time and it's Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0. I will be back. In about 2 minutes or so. I'm just going to try and find something to eat, grab, because I am very hungry. I am back. Apologies for that one. It was a bit longer than I thought, a bit longer than I hoped to be, but I am back. Got my dinner in my hand here too. You know, it's like a beef casserole, actually. That's what it is. I got rice with it, though. Don't really matter. Got my complex carbs. Then we go into the comments. Missed a few here. You will have to get someone to drive you, Grace. What's this? What's this? What have I missed? I need to get to a Chelsea game. Probably never going to happen because the trains from Borough to London is ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, Tisha's right. Yeah, car. That's the best way for that one. Trains do cost a lot to get into London. It is a problem. Yeah, but it's like 6 hours in the car and train only. Yeah, it's an issue. Probably going to have to stay there for the weekend. Make a weekend of it, like in a hotel or something. Think we're going to go to an England game, though. Oh, what game would you be looking to go to? I like the conversations that you guys are having. Maybe you can go when they are playing Burnley or so. Yeah, 2's not too far there. Yeah, maybe. Or Newcastle. True. There you go. Look at that. Brilliant. Nice bit of chat there. Just joined your league. You'll be able to see it from... Thank you, Fadsley. And do you know what? Let me get my FPL sorted now. FPL... should take me straight there. Let's have a look, and then I've got to share my screen. Let me just log in first, people. Apologies for that. Oh, I've only got my 48 points. Look at you on 64, man. Steve, Grace, if you've got FPL too, and Steve, join in. The links in the description. And Ed, if you don't mind just popping it in again, actually, I'll be able to find it, I think. There it is. That's the FPL code if you guys are looking to join. EUM1QX. EUM1QX. EUM. I should be able to remember that off by heart now. Back in late 70s, early 80s, I went to Middlesbrough for an FA Cup match. Middlesbrough beat us 3-1, which was bad enough. The worst problem was Rangers match got cancelled that day. They don't like the Cockneys, I noticed. Okay. No way, Steve. Was that a good... Well, it wasn't a good experience because we lost 3-1. Who scored? Give me some names. It'd be interesting to hear some names. Hiding behind your comment there, Tereak. 64 bonuses added now. It's 55. Wow. I love Newcastle. Need to go back. Yes, I do, but I have no clue how it works. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me share my screen. Apologies, I'm spitting all over the place. Help me as well. Nope, that's not sharing the screen. That's sharing a file. Window. This is my team. This is what my FPL is looking like. Sanchez kept me a clean sheet. Quite good. Rudiger, currently keeping me a clean sheet. Don't ask me how, because Villa should definitely be in the lead. Or I mean, at least have an equaliser. Or should be on the score sheet. Ben White, clean sheet. Probably picked up a yellow card. Luke Shaw with the assist. That's why he's got 5 points. Ben Rama, clean sheet. Gave me an extra point. Played 90 minutes. Or above 60. I can't remember it. Don't know. Same for Adama Traore. Look at that. Doing me dirty there, Antonio. Ronaldo, my captain. And I did put in a Aubameyang. I did mention it towards the end. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. I did think it was the right decision. Let me know your scores, people, in the FPL. And I'll click on the Tereak Talks League. 1 second. Just burn my food all over the place. Let's see what the Tereak Talks League is saying. Apologies, I'm talking with my mouth full. My mum raised me better than this. Okay, now it's time to share the league. May as well. Tereak Talks. Look at that. Aaron Powell at the top. Get me to the VAR. Ed in second, but he's had a horror show. Let's have a look at his team now. Ed, being as you hear, we may as well have a look at your team for the wall of shame. 30 points, 18 points less than me. I mean, it's not that bad. It didn't go as bad. Jaffet Tanganga's done you dirty, though. Absolute dirt there. With what's that? -3, man. And then you've also got Antonio. Bruno got you 14, not too bad. But Ronaldo got me more. Oh, you got Lukaku. Oh, fair play. And you still got Trent Alexander-Arnold to play and Diogo Jota. Jimenez, you've been sticking with him. Also, Ed, a few little tips for me. I'd probably get rid of Stuart Dallas. I don't think he's a good pick this year anymore because he's in he's in a midfielder instead of a defender. And you know, Leeds, when they didn't keep many clean sheets, but when they did, used to get them an extra clean sheet, didn't he? So, but look at that bench. Apologies. Look at that bench. Schmeichel, 4 points. Must have made a few saves. Livramento with a clean sheet. Zaha with a goal and clean sheet, and probably bonus points to come. Connor Cody with 6. And do you know what? AJ has just brought up a great point there. Let's go on to Flash. Let's go on the previous games. Crystal Palace. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go on the Premier League one. It's better there. Here we go. Crystal Palace beating Tottenham Hotspur. My prediction went out of the window. I went for a 2-1 Spurs win. But it turned out that Palace smacked them in the end with a 3-0 win. Patrick Vieira doesn't lose to Spurs. I've told you this already. He's only lost once in his entire career as a player and a manager against Spurs. Wilfred Zaha taking the lead with a 76th-minute penalty. And then Odsonne Edouard coming off the bench with one of his first few touches to score the second goal for Palace and his first in the red and blue for Crystal Palace, for the Eagles, and then for his second of the game, Palace's third in the 92nd minute, just put the game to bed. I missed that goal as well. I saw it though afterwards, but I missed it watching it live. Wilfred Zaha with a goal and an assist. Oof, Ed, you made a horror show there. Conor Gallagher, I think he's a good FPL player too. He gets forward a lot for Palace, you know, and he looks a lot better in a better team. He was good at West Brom, don't get me wrong, but he looks an even better player. Obviously, my boys, the one that I was meant to do a watch along for, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scoring the only goal in this game. I'm happy. And as Steve said, I'll keep giving you a shout out. You did say that it was going to be a tight game. I went for a 3-0 win. I thought Arsenal would have done better than this, but it made sense for it to be a tight and nervy game. I'm just happy for the 3 points, to be quite honest. And Aubameyang scoring for my FPL, even better. He always scores against Norwich. That's why I thought it was a guarantee to really bring him in. But obviously, I don't just bring in players for 1 week unless it's a free hit. So yeah, I was quite happy that he came and paid off. Hopefully that gets the ball rolling for him, and all this stick and hate that he gets, it will be put in the bin now. He put last season behind him and just kicked forward. It's his 4th goal of the season. I know the other 3 came up against West Brom's under 23s, but goals are goals at the end of the day, and that's what strikers live off. How many times have we seen a striker bundle a ball in with his knee and it just completely changed their fortunes and they go on a crazy run of games? Hopefully this is what happens for Aubameyang now in the Premier League. And Arsenal off the bottom of the table, out of the relegation zone. Next game. Apologies. Next game, though, Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Brentford 0. 90th minute winner from Leandro Trossard. What's our goal for this game? I think I went for a draw. If anyone can remind me what my prediction was, I got them written down. Hold on. Hold fire on that. I'm going to pull them up. Let me pull them up actually, because it should be quite interesting. Here we go. Open. Just so I can get apologies, people. I keep pausing a lot in this video. Oh well, watch live streams, ain't it? That's what happens. Preview. There we go. Found it. So for the Brentford-Brighton, I went for a 2-2 draw. Brentford with the win. Brighton with the win. 3 points. An even impressive start. Even more impressive from Brighton from what we've seen from them. Jorginho comes on for Saul, who did struggle, to be fair to him. The game's about to kick off again, but let me run through this one as well. Leicester City 0, Manchester City 1, Bernardo Silva scoring the winner. Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo, when he's homecoming to Old Trafford, scores 2 goals. Bruno Fernandes, screamer as well. And Jesse Lingard, just to make it even sweet. Pogba with 2 assists, man. Pogba's a joke this season. One of the players of the season for me. And Mikel Antonio getting a red card in the 95th minute. That's where we've been done dirty there, Red. But you're going to be happy to see that. Hwang Hee-chan off with a boom. We spoke about this yesterday. Big goal for Hwang Hee-chan. Hopefully that can get the ball rolling for him and he scores a few goals in the Premier League. 10 goals would be fantastic. It will make him a fantastic signing and you'll probably get him on a permanent then. But we have kicked off in the second half. Perfect timing. Let me remove that from the stream. FPL shame. I know. Apologies for doing that, Ed. He didn't lose then. He didn't lose to Chelsea then. We beat him. Villa on the attack already. Which one's that on about? Remember when you said Brentford 2, Brighton 2? I said Brighton win. Well, Fadley, you're killing it so far, man, with the predictions. I'm going to have to go through that video at the end of today. After this stream, I'm going to go through that video, write all your predictions down. Andrew Grace and everyone else. And you, Ed, I think you commented some too. Noel Howe was there. Ball in. Ooh. Mendy was caught in a bit of no man's land there. Twanzebe coming in. Lukaku looks a bit dazed. Apologies, can you hear my eating? There you go. Second half, yep. Big win, definitely. For both of us. I keep spitting out my mouth. Apologies, that must be disgusting. Ra had some chances, apparently, too. He's coming back to form. It's going to be interesting. I'm watching Match of the Day tonight. Oh, Lord, I'm just so happy the Premier League's back. It's a shame we've got another international break coming up in October. But I'm on holiday off work, too, for them. So it's not a great time to pick it. But, you know, football's back, people. Club football, that's what it's all about. Man said one of the players of the season. It's about sustainability. The season's just started, bro. Yo, Pogba has been pretty good, though. I know the season's just started, but Pogba has been one of the best players this season. As Fadsley said, 7 assists in 4 games. Give credit where it's due. And he's been playing deeper in midfield, too. And it's not even just the stats, his performances. He's always been up there for Manchester United in this season. And when he does play, and when he plays consistently, well, I mean, not when he plays. When he plays well, he's unplayable. And he's been playing consistent for the first 4 games, even though he should have got sent off against Wolves, by the way. Grace, prediction, man. Come on, drop it in. It's been half time's been and gone. Hey, Ed, AJ, you're watching this, yeah? Apologies, I've got food in my mouth and you're watching it. Ruining this experience. I'm going to lose viewers now for that. Look, it's already gone down. But apologies. AJ, how many times was I trying to tell you before that Jorginho's good? Kovacic, 2-0. What an error from Aston Villa there. Grace, whatever your prediction was, it's out of the window. An error from Aston Villa makes it 2-0. Kovacic pounces. Oh, man, I just looked up and I saw Kovacic running in on goal. I need to have a look at that again. The camera showing Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings, if you guys know me, my thoughts on Tyrone Mings, some of you might not because I've not done YouTube for long. I'm not a big fan of Tyrone Mings. I do think he's quite overrated as a footballer. Let's have a look here, though. Lukaku, Twanzebe plays it to Tyrone Mings, who it's shocking. Lets it run across his body, tries to play it back to Jed Steer. So short. The pass is so short. Kovacic runs onto it and just taps it and just knocks it in. It's a good finish, to be fair, in off the post. But Tyrone Mings, that's his problem. Leader shouts a lot, communicates well. Fair play to him. He's good in the air defensively, and he knows it. But that's his pitfall for me. With the ball at his feet under pressure, he plays it long, or he's under pressure there and he can't cope with it. And that's an error, and that's costing the game for me. Chelsea won this game, wrapped up, put to bed. Even when Aston Villa have been the better team, Aston Villa have a mountain to climb now, 2-0. I need to get that banner off, edit that, 2-0. Let me jump back into the comments as well, people. Is the next international break around FIFA Day? It's that weekend. It's the next international break on FIFA release when we're gonna play it, and that's the last round of fixtures in the Premier League. So there's games on Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, and I think it's Monday. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then international break from the Tuesday. So yeah. Might not even be able to watch the international in October because I'm going away. Oh, where you going? Nice, Grace. Let me know if you don't mind. If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to give the exact location. You play Kai Havertz. Goal kick. You're playing on the wing against Leeds. Who's that? Are you playing on the wing against Leeds? Oh, Pogba. Yeah. Still dominated, though. Go give credit where it's due, man. It's not. Why is it saying 1-0? There you go. Apologies. Kovacic with a rare goal, you know. Exactly. How many goals does Kovacic score? When he scores, you know it's a going your way. But whenever Kovacic scores, you win. So way 2-0, literally just about to put 2-0. Promise you. Yeah. Grace. Nah, fair enough. I'll let you off because the game's still going. If it finishes 2-0, fair play. I'll give it to you. Okay, because you've said you swear on your mum's life, so I can't really. I believe you. Okay. Oh, no way. I hope you have a good time there. Hopefully, the virus, shall I say, because apparently YouTube don't like that word. Doesn't affect anything, and that you have a good time. How long are you going for? Pogba, I knew you were talking about him. Jorginho, the flop that is no longer a flop. AJ, listen to Ed here, yeah? Please listen to him, because I remember we was having debates. He was like, I don't rate Jorginho or Kovacic. They're not good enough for the Chelsea midfield. AJ, please eat some humble pie. Grace the Jets. I know, man. She's flying. You know what, people? I don't even mind sharing this. I haven't been away. I haven't been on an airplane since I was about 10. I'll say 2-0 with many chances for Aston Villa. Grace, you've said 2-0 now. You can't be going back. I know she's trying to keep that unbeaten record, and she's trying her hardest. She's flip-flopping. Nah, you said 2-0. You got to stick with that now, Grace. I went to Greece in late June and caught the virus, and I was stuck in, no way. Yeah, you are a jet setter. Most horrible holiday, quarantine, and there is in the news article about people next door to me. Oh, wow. Fair. Well, I mean, I'm glad that you're okay now. It's a horrible experience. I bet it costs a bomb too. Alonso going forward. Ball across the box. Tyrone Mings clears it for a corner. Chelsea looking dangerous now. It's warming up into the game. Playing much better in the second half. Hayden, my bro. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Apologies, I'm eating. Imagine my surprise when I see Nuno's dinosaur tactics fail to be a pro Premier League team. Hayden, Ed, you know this already, but Hayden me and him, we got along together here. I do not think Nuno's good enough, and neither did Hayden. Hayden was early on that before last season. He was early on. I don't rate Nuno before last season, and he was one of the first Wolves fans that I know and I've spoken to about football who was off of the Nuno hype train a long time ago. So yeah, look what's happened. Okay, I don't think they deserve to lose against Manchester City because Manchester City were poor. They deserved to lose against Wolves, and they also deserved to lose against. They didn't deserve to win against Watford 1-0. Do you know what I mean? And then they got battered today, and they deserved it. It was a horror show. It looked so disjointed. This is what happens with a Nuno team when you're missing a few players as well. He builds so much around that structure. When you have a few players missing, it all goes out of whack. We saw that at Wolves. Hayden is realistic with his team. Yeah, exactly. This is why I like Hayden. I love your football opinions. We'll have to get you on here one day, man. You are a bit of a pessimist as well, though. But I do think throughout most of the time, 99% of the time, you are right. Nuno's ball's too predictable. Yeah, it is. Counter-attack. Nearly finished this dinner, people. Apologies. I'm just going to spend the next couple of minutes eating now. Get your comments in, though. 2-0 Chelsea, 55 minutes gone. Just go on Daily Mail and Google Zante, Greece family holiday, and it will come up with a couple of kids. With a couple and 2 kids. Wow. Let me do that now. I'll have a look. What do I Google? Zante, Greece. But before I do that, let me just go through a few comments here. Yes, Shearer, what you're saying? Interaction there. Steve, why on earth did they sack Poch? Biggest mistake of all time. Do you know what, Steve? I'm glad they did. It was a big mistake. Poch wanted to get rid of a lot of the players, which they eventually did get rid of. But they thought, okay, we could probably still do something with these players, and Poch just isn't the right man for this group of team anymore. So they thought it was easier to get rid of Poch and keep the players, but how that has proved massively wrong. So yeah, I have videos of the mice and ants. Oh wow! Oh no! Was it bad for you too? Man like Hayden, I'm blessed. Are you good, bro? Josh, my bro, how you doing, man? Oh, you late? It's okay though. The Chelsea boy Lukaku 2-0 up, Josh. You got to be happy with that. You just missed. We was going for the fancy team as well. I think you're doing better than me as well this season. I know I was meant to. I need to go through a couple of things, but let me go through the fancy because I'm already on that. I'll share the screen. 2. Tereak talks league. Chelsea going on the attack. Jed Steer easily collects that. There we go. Tereak talks. Josh is above me. This is Josh there. Let's have a look what your team's saying. 28 points. He's not had a great weekend either. We got Broha up front. Okay, decent. That's a bit of a differential. Was he a cheap striker that you just had to get in? Because, to be fair, you've got quite a bit of money, you know. Josh, you got quite a bit of money on your team. You could probably get rid of you know what? You probably got a bit of money left. You've gone quite expensive on your defense. I can see from that. But yeah, you should probably get in you could probably get in another like a big attacking midfielder or Ronaldo. How much money you got left over? Grace, when the crowd shouts champions of Europe, we know who we are. Nah, I don't want to hear that, man. I've never heard my crowd sing that. Steve, neither of you. We've never been able to sing that, and that's one of the many things I want to hear in my lifetime. It's one of the things on my bucket list for Arsenal to win a European competition, not even just the Champions League, just any European competition. Yeah, you're still above me though, so give credit where credit is due, Josh. Don't listen to my advice. You're above me. Is that Leon Bailey? Is Leon Bailey on? Is Leon Bailey on the pitch? Is that Chelsea fans giving applause to who? What they're applauding? What are they applauding? I don't know. Ball whipped in from Aston Villa. Apologies for the silence. Yes, Joshua, welcome. I was still testing positive after my sis. That's madness. Yeah, because I know that's happened a few times. A few people when they've been in the family and some people have tested like positive and stuff. And then not other people haven't been testing negative, even when they've got the symptoms. So yeah, it's a madness that is. I made a hash of that then. Yo. Hayden, don't be hating on my Nuno. I'm still in love with the bearded legend. Guys, get your debate going because Hayden and Ed polar opposite opinions on Nuno. He was my guy. Nah, he's definitely not my guy now that he's at Spurs. Steve, I wonder if you remember. Yeah, Leon Bailey is on the pitch. I thought he was. I could tell it was him with the way he moved with the ball. He must have came on for Jacob Ramsey. But Steve, do you remember when he was linked with Arsenal during that period when we had no manager when we gave Arteta the job eventually? People, I'm finally stopped eating. Nearly made a mess then. But guess what? That means I'll start drinking. And we spent around... Why? What? That's a lot of money, Grace. See, that's why I'm thinking it's not really worth it, you know, to go on holiday right now just because of the risk. But if you can afford it, fair play. The yellow card for Marcus Alonso. Yeah, deserved it. Leon Bailey, Jamaican international. Best player to come from actual Jamaica as well. Well, obviously, you got John Barnes. I forgot about that. But to represent Jamaica and come from Jamaica. That's it, people. No more chewing. Hang on. I got a little bit there. No more chewing. Totally focused on the game now. You won't have to be listening to all that horrible. But yeah, the game's gone a bit dead a little bit now. Second half. Since Chelsea scored that second goal, I think Villa realised it's been a mountain to climb. Yo, attempts. I'm seeing a little stat in that bottom left-hand corner. It's the most attempts from any team so far, and that's Aston Villa in this game. This is what I mean. Aston Villa are going to be disappointed with the result, whatever happens. Yes, they probably came into the game expecting to lose, and the performance will be a positive. Those who are looking at him from that sense, and they will be able to move forward because this has arguably been their best performance of the season, given the previous 3 games. So they do have something to build off of. But in terms of the results, the most disappointing one, I'd say. Well, obviously it is. Well, no, actually, the Watford result was more disappointing than this. The family, the news article was wild. But, spent $4,000. It's ridiculous. Well, we were stupid and we went to my cousin's. Oh, okay, fair play. Yeah, it's one of them ones. And it comes to the family and that. We need to get some subs on if we want another goal. I still probably think you will do it. Aston Villa are beginning to tire now. They put up a lot of energy. Twanzebe can't even get anywhere near Lukaku there. Ziyech, brilliant ball into Callum Hudson-Odoi, but it's well defended in the end by Axel Twanzebe, who looks like who's got another injury. Those of you who are Manchester United fans watching this, you'll be accustomed to seeing Axel Twanzebe picking up an injury. Grace, you asked for subs. I don't think this is the sub that you wanted, though. Cesar Azpilicueta is coming on for Kai Havertz, so that probably means that Callum Hudson-Odoi will move forward into the wing position, a part of that front three, and Azpilicueta will take his position on the right-hand side. I think Atson Twanzebe might carry on. He hasn't had a physio come on the pitch. Yeah, they are showing Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think he's moved up into the left wing position. Yeah. Left wing position, Hakim Ziyech on the right. Hakim Ziyech. This is where Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's got to prove himself now. He's got to make an impact on this game from that attacking position. This is where he's wanted to play and where some people believe it's his best position. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel doesn't. Or he probably sees him doing a job in the right wing-back position. But it's a key time for him now. Jorginho, look at that. Brilliant ball to Callum Hudson-Odoi to that left wing. Jorginho, fantastic pass. He's been a real influence on this game since he's been on the pitch, Jorginho. Ziyech looking to shoot. Tries to cross it in from that left wing position. Right foot. Oh, sorry. You may have lost me for a second there. Aspie coming on. Yeah, he's on now. Aspie is. This is an exact replica. When I play FIFA, I either give him fouls or get him fouls. You know what, Grace? We'll have to have a game of FIFA. What console are you playing on? PlayStation or Xbox? '65th minute now. Villa haven't really created many chances in the second half. Chelsea are dealing with them. Responded a lot better in the second half from what we saw from the Chelsea first half performance. And Villa probably tiring now. Put a lot of energy, pressed the ball very highly, caused a lot of issues. Saul Niguez had to get taken off at half-time. Jorginho's came on and done exactly what Jorginho does. Keeps the ball moving, reads the play very well too from a defensive aspect, and keeps possession, plays forward passes too. Very highly rated Jorginho. I really rate Jorginho, and I always have done. Ask AJ. I know it's easy to say that now, guys, because you haven't seen me much on YouTube. Tyrone Mings having to overstretch and giving the ball away. I don't think that was his fault, though. That was more Jed Steer. PS4, good. We could probably get a game together then. I'm getting FIFA 22, but I've got the PS5. I think we can probably still get a game. I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably have to play the PS4 version. And then, yeah, I think you can do that. When you buy one, you can end up getting like two. If you can buy the PS5 one, you end up getting like two versions, I think. Ooh, Douglas Luiz, cheeky, tries a little nutmeg. He's done well. Still got pressured by Ziyech, but he does well to play it out towards Ezri Konsa. That's the type of baller I like, man. Players that can play under pressure. Ezri Konsa loses it there, though, under pressure from Kovacic, who wins it back. Kovacic driving through the middle, tries to play it to Hudson-Odoi, but Tyrone Mings cuts it out. It's good defending from Tyrone Mings after I gave him a bit of criticism earlier. That's the part of his game where he's quite good at, though. Defensively, he's good. He lacks a bit of concentration at times, but his biggest weakness is on the ball. When he's being pressurised, Leon Bailey up against Tony Rudiger. Come on, Leon. See ya. Woo! Skips past him, gives him a little nudge too. Referee plays it. Oh, he plays advantage. Not many players skip past Tony Rudiger like that. I've got FIFA 21 and then FIFA 19, but got bored of FIFA 19. Fair, yeah. Do you know what? FIFA nowadays, I don't feel like as each year goes on, the improvement gets less and less. And what happens is when you start to stagnate like that in terms of a football game, you end up regressing and going backwards because there's many more other games to play, even from the sports genre. You got Madden, you got NBA, you got 2K, but even 2K's kind of regressed for me. But it's always been levels above FIFA. So, and there's so much more interesting games coming out too. Danny Ings coming off, interesting substitution. I'm glad I took him out of my fancy team. Yeah, he's really got you 2 points though for any of you who play fantasy. Bertrand Traore comes on. So it's going to be Bertrand Traore, Ollie Watkins, and Leon Bailey up top. So he's probably going to play 3 across there now. Or Leon Bailey's looking like he's playing as the next centre forward next to Ollie Watkins on the left-hand side. And Bertrand Traore playing in the 10. But he's drifting out wide now. Oh, good feet. Obviously, Bertrand Traore, former Chelsea man. Is he giving okay, he's giving a free kick to Chelsea there. Guys, if you are new, please hit the like button and subscribe too. Not if you're new. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. And those of you that are here watching, hit the like button if you haven't already. I need to have a look at what the YouTube is saying. What are the likes? Can you? I don't even know how you can check on StreamYard what are the likes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Match of the Day. I will be coming with another watch along tomorrow for the. I'm going to need to mute this. Sorry, there you go. For the Leeds-Liverpool game, which they are showing on Sky Sports right now, I will be bringing you that one from... What time is kickoff? 4:30. Yeah, I will be bringing you that one from 4 o'clock. Likes, we're on 6 likes. Thank you for people watching. If you haven't liked it already, please hit that like button. What's Gray saying here? Took a tumble on his knee there. Yeah, exactly. 70 minutes gone. This game is beginning to teeter out. Tony Rudiger trying to add some attacking impetus into the game. Gets it out to the left towards Alonso. Cuts inside. Goes backwards. Plays it to Mateo Kovacic. Chelsea 2-0 up. Were the worst team in the first half. Villa very unlucky not to be level at half-time, at the very least. But Chelsea were in the lead given the Lukaku goal. Since Lukaku scored, Chelsea didn't really impress. But you know what? They're going to take the 3 points here, and that's all that matters in this league. And that's what's all going to matter in terms of this title race. Chelsea keeping their undefeated record going. 20 minutes left, though. Can Villa have something to say? Can they get into this game? Grabbing a goal that will half the deficit, and then we'll have to wait and see there and create a nervy finish towards Chelsea towards the end. But with the likes of Timo Werner, you know, we could see them come back. Something different, people. I'm not on the water today. It's the weekend, but get yourself loose with a bit of should be posting the brand? No, not yet. Get in contact with me. Ball out to the left. Callum Hudson-Odoi taking on Matty Cash. Ball rolls. Nice little ball roll. Ball drag there. Try to stand him up still 1v1. Matty Cash is a very good 1v1 defender, by the way. Can't get past him. That's what I like from Matty Cash. He's got him again. Yeah, he has to see. That's what Matty Cash's game's about. I do rate him. Get him at the Arsenal, please. Mbappe. Oh, is PSG playing or something? Or have they already played? I think they probably did already play. Jed Steer collecting the ball there. Wow, this isn't straight. There we go. I need to get that back. Sorry, people. Don't know what happened there. We're in the 72nd minute. Ollie Watkins taking on Rudiger. Plays it inside towards Bertrand Traore. He's always going to cut in. Skips past Jorginho. Oh! Deflected. And it's a corner to Aston Villa. Good shot. Good attack for Aston Villa. It's another attempt to Wad. I think he was blocked. Let's see if it was going in. Bertrand Traore skips easily past Jorginho there. It's a good block. Takes the nick off of Trevor Chalobah. Corner to Villa. Can they make something from this? Can they grab the goal that they do deserve? They've had 8 corners in this game to Chelsea's 4. John McGinn with the outswinger from the left-hand side. About to whip it in, whips one in. Headed down, Konza straight at Edouard Mendy. Another save to add to Edouard Mendy. If you do have Edouard Mendy on fantasy football, you're going to be laughing. He's going to get a nice bit of bonus points for you today. Oh, yeah, PSG already won 4-0, Clement. Oh, yes. Did Messi play? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, obviously, because of the whole Corona thing. Oh, I forgot about that. Bring myself back here. I can't see it. But I'm back, people. Don't worry. I'm back. Get the comments in. I don't know why I can't see any here. Let me. Excuse me, people. Sorry for that. I am back. Apologies for that one there. I tried to refresh the stream, but ended up kicking me out. Sky Sports. Look at this. Now Ronaldo's back here. All they keep doing now is these TV channels are pushing everything. Game of the day, highlighting that. They never usually do these things. But obviously, Man United versus Newcastle, getting them views up. Because they weren't able to show it live because it was a 3 o'clock kickoff. RB Leipzig losing 3-1 to Bayern Munich. At the moment, that's probably a good game. Should be doing a watch along for that. Goals from Lewandowski for Bayern Munich. For Lewandowski, of course, Jamal Musiala and Leroy Sané. And then the goal scorer for Leipzig is Konrad Laimer, the Austrian international. Good player on FIFA, he is too. 75th minute now, just entered. Jorginho plays it forward to Lukaku, holding off Twanzebe. Lays it off to Hakim Ziyech, plays it out to the left, cutting toward inside. Ball ricocheted. Marcus Alonso just squeezes past the post. He goes for the far post with that left-footed shot across the goal. Just squeezes past the post. We know with Marcus Alonso, he is a goal threat. Even though he's a left wing back, he does pose a major goal threat, whether it's from set pieces or from a shooting position. Callum Hudson-Odoi goes for the shot. Ricochets off Konza and Matty Cash. Falls to Marcus Alonso, who has a quick snapshot. It's not a bad shot, you know. Just goes past the post. Fair play to Marcus Alonso. I'm all for FIFA, but my career mode gets boring. Yeah, career mode does get boring towards the end. That's the mode that I play too. I don't really play too much Ultimate Team. I feel like, you know what? It costs a lot to play Ultimate Team, given all the microtransactions that they've added into that now and all the extra special cards. I used to play it. The last time I really played Ultimate Team properly was FIFA 14, though. So, yeah, I'm a career mode person. But as you said, it gets boring. And I feel like the shelf life for FIFA goes like down every year. Like I've stopped playing FIFA since about February. And back in the day, it used to be about May time. Once May's done, like I'm waiting for the next FIFA, and then it just seems to get worse and worse. April, March, and now February. So yeah, hopefully that the improvements to this FIFA will make it more engaging. We'll have to wait and see though. Leon Bailey tries to go past Rudiger, ends up losing the ball. Tries a little nutmeg, but it just goes out of his reach. Looks promising though, Leon Bailey. Dean Smith. Encouraged by the performance, as I previously mentioned, disappointed by the result. They've had chances, and he'll talk about this in his post-match press conference. I'm sure he will. It's been a good performance from Aston Villa. If you're an Aston Villa fan, you've got something to hold on to. We ain't going to be playing up against Chelsea every week, or the team of Chelsea's quality. Well, you'll be coming up against them at least 8 more times, or 7 more times this season, because you'll be playing Chelsea again, and then you've got Man City, Manchester United, and Liverpool. But if you can perform against any of those, the rest of those teams, I'm sure you'll grab a result somewhere with this level of performance. So, something to be encouraged by. Corner tried to be taken quickly. Referee's not allowing it, though, for some reason. I'm not sure why. Probably wasn't on the D. On the quadrant. Is it a quadrant? Yeah. It's not a quadrant. No, it's not 4. Mendy flaps at it. Punches it down. And he's giving someone a death stare there. Douglas Luiz gives him a little pull on the shirt. Here we go. Edouard Mendy with a ball at his feet. Villa trying to do a high press. Thank you so much, Ed. Appreciate this. Had a few issues with the previous stream. I mean, more than a few. It didn't go out in the end. I'm going to have to take it off. But Callum Hudson-Odoi flagged for offside. I thought it was about to be in there 1v1. I was thinking, why isn't the referee putting up his flag? But they've been instructed not to. But I think this one was more than obvious. Thank you, Ed. Did have a few problems with the previous stream. And it didn't get it out to you, unfortunately, with the Arsenal-Norwich watch-along. I was excited for that one. Didn't happen. I will be bringing you a 3 o'clock kickoff watch along next week. Arsenal will be playing up against Burnley away from home. I need to get everything sorted. I'll give you confirmation on that on Friday when I make sure I know everything and how to set it up properly. Apologies for that one. Inexperience, but you learn from it. You live and you learn. Ed, where have you been? Haha, true. It's been me and Grace here for a while, but thank you for still being here. Thank you for putting in your word in. Guys, we've still got 6 people. Hope you are doing well. Leave your comments in. Let me know what you're thinking of this game. 10 minutes left. Should Aston Villa have taken a point out of this at least, or deserve to be level? Don't know. Chelsea have been clinical when the opportunities have been presented to them, so you got to give credit where credit is due. Romelu Lukaku scoring the first goal, and then a mistake from Tyrone Mings allowing Mateo Kovacic to go 1v1 with the keeper and make it 2-0. Ollie Watkins on the edge of the box trying to take on Trevor Chalobah, but it goes straight into the hands of Edouard Mendy, which is more bonus points. Tish is here too. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for staying in as long as you guys have. We are in an hour and 40 minutes, so 20 minutes away from an hour's time, and you guys have been here showing support, and honestly, I appreciate it so much. Thank you to everyone watching. There you go. And now everyone's popping up too. I thought it was going to be 2-1 Chelsea. It still might be Tish. We'll have to wait and see. Me too. Thank you, Gillian. Oh, why am I calling you Gillian? Thank you, Mom. Steve, if you're still here. I'm all for the 2-0 now that my prediction. You got your last 2-0 in. No, I'll give it to you. Come on, Villa. Yes, for Tisha's prediction. Oh, there you go. Shearer's still here, still watching. Come on, you got a loyal fan base. Exactly. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Supporting me, staying on the stream. Doing that, it helps with the YouTube algorithms, gets it out to people. Thank you so much for showing love and support. I hope you do enjoy it. It was a bit messy to begin with because I wasn't prepared. I was still trying to sort out from the last stream. Timo Werner coming on for now. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Grace, you smash it with the predictions. As she, I know, man. She's a genius when it comes to these. I don't want Chelsea to score, but also do. Yeah. You know what? It'd be 4 in a row. 4 in a row if you do get this one right. If Timo Werner can come on and just knock it in away, I'll be happy. Don't forget to like and share, people. Exactly. Thank you for reminding me, Tish. Don't forget to like and share. And that also helps us as well, too. Even if you just send it to one person, send it on your social media, spread it. And if you don't have me on socials, in the description below, add me on there. Look at Gray saying, Timo Werner. He's a bit of a Chelsea fan's favourite. I know he does get a lot of criticism too, but the way he plays, decent. Share, people. Yeah, it'll be my 4th in a row, but I ain't jinxing it. Here we go. Is Tyrone Mings going to have something to say? Not with that right-footed shot. Exactly. Instagram's right there. It's just Tereak Talks. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it is just Tereak Talks. I had to change it when I started this YouTube. It's a corner for Aston Villa. Yes. Mings, Tereak's favourite. You know. Far from my favourite. I watched this one video on TikTok of Timo, and I was shocked. He went nowhere near the way. That is Timo for you. On TikTok, yeah, you see loads of them to do with him with his missing sitters and stuff. Oh, off the line again. Aston Villa causing problems. Because his own playing style is so... You, what? Tall left-footed CB. I'm not as tall as Tyrone Mings. I'm left-footed and I'm a centre-back and I'm very gobby, as you guys can probably tell. Oh, I'll let him answer that one for you. John McGinn! Oh, it's a terrible shot in the end. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Straight. Just like mine. Yeah, you see, you better be laughing. I'll be disappointed. That's the team he supports. He's a Wolverhampton Wanderers fan. Better not be Arsenal. Come on. Ali, if you're watching, my sister, she's the reason I support Arsenal. She's the reason why I'm going to end up with no hair by the time I'm 25. We got to love Wolves. Trying to get Tereak to join the pack for the last 15 years. Never worked. Kind of wish I did. I wouldn't be getting as bantered as much because, you know. But yeah, we won trophies at the end of the day. What's the last trophy Wolves have won, apart from the championship? I got him to bite. Yes, you did. You reeled me in with the bait there. I think he's staying loyal to Arsenal personally. I think he should. Can't be doing that. I'd rather support. I wouldn't rather support Spurs. You nearly caught me slipping on camera then. Can't be saying that. Arsenal were good when he started supporting them, to be fair. Yeah, we were good. Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp, Freddie Lundberg, Robert Pires, Sol Campbell, Colo Torre, Jens Lehmann, Laurent and Ashley Cole. I know that's not in the order. We'll go Jens Lehmann, Lauren at right back, Sol Campbell, Colo Torre, left back, Ashley Cole, centre mids of Patrick Vieira. Who was next to him then? Oh, yeah, Gilberto Silva then. Gilberto was next to him. And then, obviously, Robert Pires, Freddie Lundberg, Dennis Bergkamp, and Thierry Henry. Timo Werner having a little bit of a argy-bargy there. Nice to see that. Acclimatising to the English game quite well. Nice feet from Bertrand Traore. He always has decent feet, though, to be fair. Good close control. Oh, that dummy could have worked then. I like that from Ollie Watkins. Good Premier League striker, Ollie Watkins. Here we go. Villa trying to cause some problems again. Matty Cash tries to cut inside. Plays it to Leon Bailey, looking to cut in on that left foot. Good tackle from Mateo Kovacic. Marvelous Nakamba picks up the loose ball. Bertrand Traore always going to cut in on that left foot too. Most one-footed player I've seen since Arjen Robben. Ollie Watkins gets it out to the right towards Matty Cash. He tries to whip one in, headed away by Tony Rudiger. Everyone loved Arsenal back then, Tish. Yeah, you're right. Before the Emirates. Everyone loved Arsenal before Kroenke's. That's what it was. Kroenke's out. Who's winning the PL this year? Though I think it's Chelsea's year with the trophies they've been winning. I do think it's Chelsea. I do think you are the favourites. I see Manchester City dropping points because of having no striker, no prolific striker to bang in as many goals as they need when they come up against difficult opponents defensively. I know they picked up the win today with the 1-0 victory with Bernardo Silva. I don't really know how the game went, so I can't really go too much into that. But I do think against good opponents in the big games against the likes of Chelsea, no striker, they will struggle. Liverpool, squad depth, I think that they will struggle to keep up with the likes of Chelsea when the Champions League does roll around, when teams start picking up injuries as they naturally do. And also Manchester United, I think Ollie and a combination of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the midfield will cause them to drop points throughout the season. So yeah, Chelsea's winning it for me, and no one else can, and anyone outside the top four can't get close, can't compete with these top four teams. That team you just listed, my favourite team ever I've seen. Ed, big shout. That's why I fell in love. It's like, do you know what it was like falling in love with that Arsenal team with the best makeup, with the best, like, I fell in love for looks. That's what I did for the looks of Arsenal Football Club. Beautiful, young, beautiful makeup, body, but it's got old and just got bitter and horrible. But I have to stay low. I'm married to it now, and because I'm a Chelsea fan, Chelsea is my shout. Grace, yep. Ed agrees with me too. Never watched Arsenal and never will unless they play Chelsea, which they already have. Yeah, and that was an awful game. Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, United, my top four. That's what I went for. Yeah, that was my top four. Me and you agreeing on that one there, Ed. Maybe United to go third now with Cristiano. I still think Liverpool will finish above them. It's the Ollie in the midfield thing for me. I feel like Liverpool, even when they do pick up injuries, they can sustain that. Oh, it was a bit of a bad challenge, from John McGinn there. He might actually get sent off. Yellow card. That was a bad challenge, He's going a bit mad, but I think he. He went up, studs up, I think he might get sent off. I think VAR will have a look at this. Nah, it won't be a red card, but it is a free kick, man. I know you got the ball, but you still went up. Nah, it's a bit harsh. Nah, nowadays it's a free kick for me. It shouldn't have been though. It is letter to the law, but where is it now? Just jumped so far ahead. I can't remember mine. What mine was? When did you do the prediction? PL predictions? Oh, yeah, you got to check in there. You can see the top replays for that one. We'll have a look and we'll get them written down and that as well. I'll get them written down for you. For my loyal fan base. It looks like a bad injury here too. Will VAR have a look at this? I'm not sure. Ross Barkley sitting on the bench. That's what Chelsea can do, man. This is what I'm saying in terms of the squad depth that they do have. It's a joke. Having a six-figure wage weekly player and probably not even going to use him for 10 games of the season. Nah, no lower than second for me. Good shout. If you're a Liverpool fan, you can say that and you can be confident because you do have a good manager and you have a good first 11 too. It's just about keeping them fit and hopefully luck goes towards your side if you're a Liverpool fan. He won't get sent off. He's not in my FPL team. Oh, Ed. That was funny. He caught me one there. My top six was Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Tottenham, and West Ham. No Arsenal in your top six? Nah, I can understand why. We're in the top 16 at the moment. Do you know what I mean? We're not even top half. So you're just thinking about your prediction. That's why, Grace. I know you are. Mason Greenwood. No. Oh, Morgan Gibbs-White. Sorry. Morgan Gibbs-White with a goal and assist for Sheffield United today. Oh, wow. We were talking about him yesterday too, bro. Disappointing that he's gone out on loan, but we move. No. She's on about 2 minutes left of those 4 minutes, by the way. She wants her prediction. 4 in a row. Can Villa or Chelsea have something to say about that in the last minutes? Jorginho winning the ball. Look, he's okay. He's going to dive in a sec, though. Marvellous Sakamba. Nah, he stays on his feet, to be fair. I think this game's done. This game was done after the second goal for me. Kovacic under pressure. Out to the right. Aspilicueta skips past Tyrone Mings. Lukaku free. Grace's predictions out of the window. Ed is happy. Ed's laughing because Lukaku has saved his bacon in the Fantasy Premier League team. Lukaku makes it 3-0. Grace's prediction is out of the window. Grace, I'm sorry. There she is. No. I went too far. I got a bit too excited then. There she is. No. AJRTM, game over. I knew it. It was bound to happen, Grace. As soon as you saw the 4-0. It's happy, though. Points in the FPL. Lukaku grabs a brace for him. That's going to be bonus points for him too. Man of the match performance for Lukaku. Also, big shout out to Edouard Mendy for keeping a clean sheet and Thiago Silva for a goal line block. Your Grace is over. Your streak is over, Grace. I know. So close, but no cigar. Chelsea fan, you got to be happy though. Grace is a Chelsea fan going, no. Yeah, you are going to be happy. Lukaku, third goal of the season in the Premier League now. He scored more goals than Arsenal Football Club. 3-0's harsh on Villa, though, to be fair. Hang on, that's my prediction, though. I'm sure it is. Oh, Bertrand Traoré, he might have had something to say about that one. But that is my prediction. I'm sure it is. Oh, that's not that one, man. What am I doing? It's not that one, mate. Back to that one. Did I say Chelsea 3-0? Oh, I said 3-1. Dang, nabbit. Oh, I said 3-1. Nah, it's not going to finish 3-1. I got Chelsea 3 right. I didn't get a 3-1 though. I don't know if anyone else got it here. Good night, says AJ. Oh, there we go. I'm happy we scored, but not with the prediction. Hey, I'm going to get my streak back on tomorrow with the Liverpool game. You better hope so. Oh, there's a chance for 3-1. I don't know how it hasn't been 3-1 at the least for Villa. Twanzebe, he's got the legs. He has got the legs to keep up with Lukaku. There's 30 seconds left. Exactly. AJ's back from the dead. What are you saying for the Liverpool game? I said, was it 3-2 Liverpool? That's the final whistle. Chelsea take the 3 points. 20 seconds grace, unfortunately. Here to slay Peche. Here's to slay Pele's legend now. Oh, the banter. I don't know yet, but got to see the lineup. Great stream, guys. I'll be more involved and passionate next week for the Wolves game. I will be doing a watch along for the Wolves game as they have the early kickoff against Brentford. Oh, I'm going to cry and fuming. I can't believe you're fuming about Chelsea win 3-0. This is how you know it's just comfortable for you this season. Liverpool 2-0. Bicep. Nah, I can't get a bicep out. I ain't got none to get out. At least your team's won. Happy with the 3 points you got to be. Are you doing a watch long for the Liverpool game? You know it's this. I'm doing a watch long tomorrow for the Liverpool game. 4 o'clock. Stay tuned. I will be making it 2 nights as I'm watching Match of the Day. I'll be making the thumbnail and creating the stream. So set your reminders on when you see. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for all getting involved. Still getting your comments streaming in. Leeds legit going to struggle this year, I think. I agree too. That's what I said in my predictions. Bro, this by me and you. I got my football education from you, I think. That's what it is. What's the plans for Tereak talks tomorrow, T? Liverpool watch along. And that's it, really. Yeah, Liverpool watch-along, and I'll be back again after that on Monday. And then back again with the Champions League watch-alongs too. I'm not too sure yet. I'll give you confirmation on Monday which games I will do. I'm going to add the Insta now. Please do Tereak Talks. You should find it. Got the same icon as my YouTube. Where's the liquidator when you need it? Yeah, that one. At the Molineux, where it belongs, Grace. Yeah, they do play at the Molineux too, Grace. Molineux Wolves Stadium. They do play the liquidator there. Facebook too. I will be streaming on Facebook too, Tish. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me. Bless, bro. Thank you for being here, Shearer. Thank you to everyone. When is the second part? I will be releasing that next week. It's difficult to say. I can't do it next week now with all the watch-alongs coming. Probably, do you know what? I think it'll be in the next international break, because there's so much football coming along. No. No, at Stamford Bridge all day, every day. Look for the links on Facebook tomorrow. Yes, if you are here, look for the links on Facebook, on my Facebook page too, if you have watched on there. Here, Ed, we should call a truce and Wolves will be my second team. What about Arsenal, Grace? Come on. Give it to Arsenal. But yeah, no, you can't have Chelsea as your first and Arsenal second. Speaking of Arsenal, 3 points, 16th, above Leeds United, who play tomorrow against Liverpool. Stay tuned for the watch along there. Deal. Mint all for the Wolves now. Stay tuned, people. Be back here tomorrow. Chelsea winning by 3-0. Scoreline flatters them in terms of the game, especially for the first half performance. Did deserve to win, though, in my opinion, in the second half. See you tomorrow. Tereak Talks crew. Ed's giving you a big shout out there. Grace, see you later too. Last team forever. Arsenal, leave us alone. Take care, everyone. I hope you do have a good Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday night, whatever you're doing, whether it's a chilled one, going out, spending time with the missus or mister. Whatever you do, people, have a good one. Take care and peace.